what makes your customers sticky? Now, what do I mean by sticky? I think most of you probably heard this term, put up a fun image of my CEO role model, Michael Scott. And sticky is the idea that there's some products that you just can't get rid of, even if you don't like them. And I know that sounds heretical. I think most of us would love to have beloved products. We also want to have products that people don't quit on. And I'll tell you a secret, and that's not a secret anymore. There's a lot of beloved products that people churn left, right, and center nowadays, including many of the ones you love, maybe some of your products as well. So the question is, what do you do to make your business sticky and show the investor that it is actually sticky? One thing people look at is basic usage stats. Some people probably know what a DAU/MAU ratio is. Daily active users, so the number of people using your product every day, divided by monthly active users. The basic idea is if you have people that are using it every day and almost everyone that uses it in a month uses it every day, you have a very sticky product. If you have a product that people use once a week, once a month, once a quarter, it's dangerous. It's much easier to rip out. So showing an investor some kind of metric that shows stickiness, that's an example. Another example, so we talked about cohorts, showing cohorts for user retention. I'm sure many of you have used analytics products before. Pretty simple concept. You look at a customer that comes in month one and the number of users, and then you look at the number of users month after month. And that will always drop, but is it dropping off a cliff, which is really scary, meaning every new customer starts using you and then stops, and the only reason you have users is you keep adding new customers. That's called the Bernie Madoff method, right? You just keep playing the shell game. Or are you keeping customers and keeping them active month after month? And then what you can do is then define what you're doing to drive that sticky adoption. So in this case, like one of the features in our product that's very sticky is, without nerding out, it's called Journey Orchestrator. It's like an automated digital customer success thing. We identified that people that use Journey Orchestrator have a 10-point higher net retention than people that don't. So we create all these campaigns at our customer success team to get people to use it more. So again, we're a decent-sized company, but even if you're smaller, what are those things that people use that get them totally hooked, that make them want to stay? Right? You think about just any consumer app you use, TikTok or something like that. There's something you do on TikTok that causes you, maybe it's watching 5 minutes of videos, that you want to keep using it every single day and you can't stop like most of us here, right? And what's that thing that makes a customer addicted to your product? That's stickiness.